Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Very early morning, around 3 a.m. here. I am doing a couple of episodes for you. The house that I'm talking about today, it's an individual review. It's called St. Dupont, and the fragrance is Oud and Rose. So previously, I did cover the older version of it that came in this bottle, which is called Oud Et Rose, ET, Oud ET at Et Rose. But I did not cover the newer version, which is this one. There are some differences, not exactly same. These are the new replacement bottles. I think many of them also are discontinued, but the older style bottles were this. I discovered this many years back, and I will compare Oud and Rose. You see the name Oud at and Rose. Okay, I'll compare this a little bit with the bottle version, like black bottle version. Okay, so they are not the same. So hopefully you're doing good. And I brought out all my other Dupont fragrances. I'll talk about them a little bit, but not a line talk. I'll do a line talk different time. So hopefully you're doing good. I'm feeling better with more and more days going by, recovering my energy and restoring all the loss due to sickness. So basically, I am recovering now from chicken pox. You saw earlier today, this morning, I was just enjoying the sunshine, and I was doing this list for you. Hopefully, enjoy these outdoor shoots. I do put a lot of effort out there because it's not easy for me to bring all those perfumes and then sit there. But anyway, it's nice that you enjoy. So as summer is here, a lot of this summer list will be up because you guys enjoy that. So do bear with me when I do other reviews. Hopefully you like them as well. So I don't have a box. I just recently bought a partial. I think it's about this much full. I think about 70 or 80 mil odd. Okay, in this bottle left. And I wish I could show you the box. If you see the other reviews that I did, the Noble Wood, Perfect Tobacco, Mainland Leather, Royal Amber, or Oud at Santo. These ones I did with full box. Apart from these, I also covered St. Dupont. I just want to say, please check out the reviews. I did Pure Bloom, that's for women. And then I think Black Incense or something like that. And then there was also Be Exceptional, Gold, that one I did. And there's one more, Royal or something, that I need to review. So this is a great house, first of all. Very, very, first thing I would say is underrated, super underrated house. They make very expensive lighters. If you check on YouTube, you'll see they make very expensive lighters. So also they make perfumes. I don't know if they make pens also. But one thing for sure, quality-wise, these houses are like Middle Eastern high-end houses. These lines, they are kind of like Middle Eastern inspired kind of fragrances, and their performance are top notch. People don't talk about them. They are also affordable in foreign countries. They are like 40, $45. Okay, here it's like more like 70, $80. So I think, I believe the price of this in Bangladesh, it's around 80, $85 retail. If you look for a deal or a test unit, you might get them under 55. Okay, so this is 100 ml standard. I never seen any other bottle sizes. So this is how that looks like a golden chocolate bar, to be honest. I really like the way they look. I'm sorry about the bottle being beat up a little bit, but it's a old bottle. Basically, all of these have age, and I don't know if this is discontinued. Okay, name of the perfume in front. Okay, base, you'll get a sticker. When you open it, is the atomizer. Okay, so I had the paper somewhere. I don't know where I kept it. Oh, okay, yeah, I have it here. So this is the dry down. Let me show you the spray real quick. Sprayers are very good. Just go one spray because this is very heavy on the sprayer, and the perfume is very heavy. These are quite heavy caps, but doesn't really click, barely clicks onto place. Okay, so let me tell you the notes. This was a release of 2017, I believe. Yeah, 17, from Fragrantica. This has 3 notes: agarwood, rose, woodsy notes. Okay, so the previous version, which was this black bottle version, which was called Oud Et Rose, that one had a bit more. Like, that one was released, I think, 2012. Okay, 11 years ago, or 12 years ago rather, sorry. That one had agarwood, saffron, vanilla, rose, patchouli, musk, sandalwood, and amber. So when I did review this one, please check out my St. Dupont reviews. Then you'll see what I talked about this one, Oud Et Rose. So this one has less nose breakdown, and it opens up very sweet. Immediately when you spray this, you will be hit with this citrusy bergamot, like a lemon sort of opening. And that one is like a paired with kind of like a rose, like automatically you can tell this is a rose oud combo. And if you smell many rose oud combo, this will be very familiar and very, like, like you smell this before, like in many houses. So it's a very standard wood and rose composition, and it hits straight to the point. It's like, if you know the Simply Speaking Mancera's Black to Black. Okay, if you know that perfume, I reviewed it a long time back. I think those, like this kind of bottle they came in, but the juice color was very dark, very heavy, spicy rose in that one with a lot of fruits and heavy cardamom and cloves, I think, right? So this one thankfully doesn't have those spices that much, but the focus basically stays on the fresh rose, bergamot, and then oud. Okay, if you do not like those, you're not going to like this fragrance. Let me tell you who this is not for. This is not for people who do not like Middle Eastern perfumes. This is not for people who like rose, do not like rose perfumes. This is not for you guys if you do not enjoy oud. Also, I would say a little bit of vanilla at the base. So this one has those, and it's a very unisex style perfume. Performance from these stellar. Okay, 10 for the performance for each of these fragrances. None of them perform badly. Okay, maybe the Noir, Dupont Noir is a different line. Okay, but that one gives me decent 4 to 5 hours. But this line, these golden bottles and these the older dark style bottles, they easily are 8 to 10 hours pushing. Okay, so spray just twice, it will be covering your 8 to 10 hours easily. You don't need to overspray. In that way, these bottles will last you many years. And one good thing about this house, I noticed, I'll tell you one other good thing. Many houses, I have bought perfumes from designer house like Versace or Dolce & Gabbana, Jean Paul. I'm just giving you some examples. Many of the elite houses, their fragrances go bad, like they go alcoholic up top, or they go bad in time. This house, I tell you, this is my oldest bottle here, okay? Oud Et Central. This is similar to Black Afghano. This is somewhat like 12 years old. I've been using it. Nothing, absolutely nothing. It just got stronger over here, the years, and it just get better in quality and longevity. All these perfumes, they have this quality. So remember that, like, this is also a plus point for ST Dupont. I give them credit. The bottles are up for debate. Some people may like it, some people may not like this style of bottle. They look very Middle Eastern type, but they're not exactly same. You see the design pattern are different. My favorite from the whole line is Perfect Tobacco by far. This, because I love tobacco sweetness. This is the masterpiece in this line. Rest of them, Royal Amber, Vanilla and Leather, Noble Wood, and then the Oud Et Rose, they are good. Oud Et Santal is also a masterpiece. So this fragrance, if you wear, you're gonna get noticed. It will project. I get, like, literally from these 3 hours plus, 4 hours plus projection. This will be really suitable for winter, colder months. But if you can just make sure wear less in summer, I think you can pull it off, no problem. But do not put this on in the office workplace, because at that place people may not enjoy or appreciate what you're offering. Okay, because when it mixes with your sweat, body chemistry, let's say you have this musky or musty smell to yourself and your sweat, mix it with, it can be very animalic very quickly, and then people will be choking, especially in the lift. Not everybody loves oud, okay, with all due respect. Some people like in the summer, like Versace Purum, Hawas, CK1 summer, this kind of fragrance. Okay, so this is basically for something for you to enjoy. There's no guaranteed compliments on these. Okay, there, some people may say nice, but maybe out of 51% will come up and say, okay, it's a good fragrance, okay, it's a nice perfume. But these people also love rose and oud. If people are not big fan of rose and oud, don't blame them. Okay, for me, one other thing, this Middle Eastern type of oud, like people say oud, and oud is something they love. I noticed the colder countries, they, the reviewers, they prefer oud. Anything oud, you go gaga over it, right? But oud is certain thing. It's a very personal thing. I think it's a holy experience. I did try real oud. These are not real oud. These are more interpretation of oud. Some of them don't use real oud, rather like a woody notes, woodsy notes, right? But real oud, if you really smell like bakur, incense stick, or maybe something like oud chip burning, those are the real experience. If you go to Dubai or Saudi, I haven't been there, but I did get to try very high quality oils in Bangladesh, because many of my friends, they're enthusiasts. When I smell those, once you get into oud, you will not be able to smell anything else. You'll go nose blind to everything else. Oud, rose, ambergris, these things like oak moss, if you get into the real stuff, like indie style or niche style stuff, you will never smell anything else. You'll never pay money to anything like designer. Keep it in mind. So it's up to you at certain part of your journey. Maybe you will enjoy it, but don't force yourself. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say, that I have to love oud, I have to appreciate just to tell people that I know of perfumes and I have 10 ouds, so I have the best collection. No such thing. If you don't enjoy it, do not fake it. And if you cannot wear it, a time will tell. If you cannot wear it and you just like saying it like, I like oud, I show off, you will be gagging. You will be like having a hard time breathing because this can overpower you easily. So make sure you know when to wear it. Colder setup, nighttime will be perfect. Dating scenario will be perfect. And this fragrance has character. If you have the character, if you have the strength, personality, you can go for it. Overall, my observation on this one is it's less complicated than the Oud Et Rose, but Oud and Rose is a more simplified version of that older like sibling. Okay, but this is not for everybody. I think this fragrance is fantastic on its own right, but you have smelled this before, like Montal, Black Oud, and these. This is not very complex or the highest end oud. So I'll give it a straight, solid 8 for what it is, for the price, value, longevity, smell. But I tell you one thing, my favorite remains still Perfect Tobacco. So check that out, and hopefully you will, maybe you'll like it. First time I tried Oud at Rose, right, in a shopping mall, okay, where I tried this one and that one. That one did not have, the Rose did not have, this bottle did not have any discount, so I did not pick it up. This one I got it for $55. That one was 90 something without any discount. So I remember I really like that, the Oud Et Rose, but the price I was not ready to pay that much. But imagine you put this on the paper and you bring it back, if it's like a bottle like this and you see the dry down, I'm 100% sure many of you will like the dry down of this perfume. Okay, so keep it in mind, these bottles are all getting very expensive now. They are asking for more than $100 on this Perfect Tobacco, so I'm not buying it, but I will buy a backup bottle if I get good price. Okay, so do try ST Dupont House and check out my review. I'll leave a link below. That will be helpful to you, I guess. Okay, so those who love the house, do let others know how much you enjoy them. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye bye.